Hello friends, it's Arthur here from Other Miniatures, and today we have Minimum Cost Monday and this little lovely van. So originally it was painted as a armor van with the police and stuff like that. I didn't like it, so I just stripped the paint. And as you can see, it comes in quite a few pieces, and this one is the hardest to remove. As you can see, the plastic is cracked already. Yeah, but I got this entire thing, disassembled, and I'm just thinking, what to do with it. First of all, wheels. Yeah, I freaking don't like them. So that's the first thing. And I already have replacements ready. They are the very old ones that I printed like, oh my goodness, 5-ish years ago. I think they were printed on the Spark Maker. So yeah, quite a long time ago. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna replace the wheels. We're gonna paint this separately, and I'm thinking about some sort of a crazy colors, maybe pink into the green or something like that. Yeah, because we're gonna be doing some interesting things. The body in here, I'm not sure if we're gonna do the same, the fade, but I want to keep the plastics intact mostly, because they don't actually look bad. They are actually quite decent plastics. So it's gonna be interesting. The thing is that this plastic is showing, if you are looking at this, yeah, it's showing the bottom here. It would be nice if there was something there, but there isn't. So yeah, maybe dark metal. Yeah, dark metal, fade from green to pink, new wheels. Yeah, this is already armored, so I don't really have to do much of the armoring, but there is enough space in here to actually have sensibly placed rocket launcher, yeah, on top, without destroying all of the things, and it's going to cover that crack as well. Yeah, so I'm thinking that I quite literally show you all of the pieces how I'm planning to do it. Maybe I'm gonna just add a little bit of armor. Yeah, and I'm not thinking really anything fancy, just 2 skirts on the sides. Yeah, like the tanks quite often has those skirts. So I literally just want to do this. Yeah, and make it that little bit more interesting, although with all of the strong panels in here, yeah, those skirts would be kind of like, they might be, more of a here to protect the weapon placement. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We're gonna just put them in here, make more of a protected cage on top, and then we're gonna have a rocket launcher in here, because this is armored truck, so it is the only thing, it is armored truck. So it would work very well for the military purposes. Let me just, I'm gonna be painting everything separately, and then we're gonna be assembling this at the end. So I'm just gonna paint everything, and I'm gonna be right back. Alright, so by accident I killed my ring light that is up there, and it's gone. So we are recording without the ring light, but that's life for us. Yes, that stuff happened to me occasionally. Now let's just build that car back together, and I know that the color choice might be odd, yeah, but this is more of an experimentation again than anything else. With those cars being at the price that they are, I really don't mind. If they don't turn out well, stuff happens, yeah. If they turn out well, I'm very, very happy. So one thing that I did cut out the little knobbly knob in here that's supposed to hold it, because otherwise I would be scratching the paint. No, where is my... Oh, there is my screwdriver. Okay, I was thinking that I lost it, but I didn't. I have it here. Yeah. It used to be magnetic. Now, are they all the same length? They seem to be. So basically, even that little bit was screwed in. Yeah. There's like a little titsy bitsy screwy owy thing. So just screw it in. That's gonna hold the plastic. And now let's assemble that. And we'll see how it's gonna turn out, because this is the first time that I am putting this together. And actually, I don't hate it. Which is a little bit shocking, because I was thinking that I'm gonna hate it, but I'm not hating it. That pink button, a little bit extreme, yeah? A little bit. So I did screw it in. Why it isn't holding? Is that the screw? Why it isn't holding at all? Yep, look at that. It kind of holds plastic, but nothing else. It seems like it is way too short. What is happening here? This one feels like it goes through both of those. I think that I messed up screws somehow. But whatever. If only one of them gonna be holding, that's gonna be good enough. If not, we're gonna use super glue. Well, we're still gonna use super glue either way. Okay, that's good enough. I don't need those two screws. Yeah. So we have extreme color variation here, but you know, messing about, yeah. So I just got every single wheel painted separately, you know, just put them on the toothpicks and actually paint them with the brush. I didn't bother to use the airbrush for that. Where did I put my super glue? Come on. Oh, sorry. It was in the back. So I know this is a total reversal of what I do normally. Yeah, but yeah, let's just give it. Oh, I need to scrape it a little bit. The super glue is hardened and clumpy over here. So there we go. And so this is already bigger than what the original wheels were, which is a win, because those original wheels were just tremendously small for this truck. Yeah. And this is kind of holding. Again, in here nothing is going to be holding very well because it is all glued to the paint, so we are hoping for the best, expecting the usual disaster. Sorry, I'm just trying to cut out the super glue from this wheel, and it's being very resistant. All right. Now the last wheel is always a problem, because otherwise the car becomes very, very wonky. So let's just hope that that's gonna keep it from being too wonky. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's okay. Oh yeah, I didn't need to break it out, to just push fit. So we're gonna glue the rocket launcher in here like a plant. I know that it's kind of hitting the front shield over here, but I don't mind. So that, and then we have those two shields like I was talking about. Yeah, and they're gonna just go over here. Yeah, just to cover the entire rocket assembly. It's gonna make it very hard to be destroyed from the side. And I just broke the wheel that I was... You see, that's what I was saying. The paint is just literally... The glue is holding to the paint, so... That's the challenging part with this kind of builds. I could probably scrape the connection points, but... Yeah. Come on. And I make it wonky. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't want to cooperate, so accelerant to the rescue. And now I was just thinking, it is done. Yeah. There is one more little thing that I can do, and I want to experiment with that a little bit. So you know it's gonna be not very interesting and not very well done. Yeah, but we will try. So I want to do a little bit of dusting with the brown, you know, like a leather-ish kind of color. So I just gonna choose the command khaki, and I need to get a little bit of water. So I'm gonna just grab a pipette, grab a little bit of that, and take the command khaki. Oh, sorry. Butterfingers, butterfeet, everything is buttery in my case today. All right, and I forgot to shake the paint. Come on. There should be 2 balls, not only 1, but whatever. We're gonna just add a little bit into the airbrush, like 2 drops. I don't need much more. And we're gonna add 1 drop of water. All right, now let's take a brush and mix it in the cab itself, because those war paint, fanatic paints, are fairly thick. Yeah, so they are great to paint normally. They don't really like airbrush all that much, but let's just give it a little bit of desert dusting. Yeah, I think that 2 drops was a little bit too little. So again, let's just mix it up again very quickly. Again, I'm not great at airbrushing. I'm not great at painting in general. So all of that sanding is just to show it was, you know, on the road. So yeah, let's just give it 2 minutes to dry and I'm gonna throw it on the spin table. So here we are, my version of the military truck. It is gold and pink and 2 shades of green and a little bit of blue. So it is interesting, yeah. It's a lot of colors on one truck. I think that dusting, just bring it into the desert and muted that pink a little bit, so it can be, probably reddish. But I know it is bright pink and I love it. Yeah, and if we look at our rules, when it comes to the 3D printed parts, every single part is 5p, yeah? So it was 35p worth of parts plus 49p worth of a car. So we are still well within our budget. So yeah, there you go. That's the next Minimum Cost Monday. And it is recorded on the same Monday that I'm posting it, which is kind of shocking because the previous 8 was actually recorded on the one day 2 months ago when I have a lot of fun building stuff. But yeah, there we go. So tell me what you think about this video. What do you think about the car? And yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, and everyone have a great day and take care. Bye bye.